Hello, Leo. The landlady let me in.
That's for Abby, is it?
For Abby's baby, yes. Do I need a seal of approval or something?
No. It's just that...
It's just that my daughter would object to almost anything I wanted to give her. Yes. And why is that, do you think, Leo?
I expect it's got a lot to do with wanting to think for herself.
And where is my daughter?
She's at the clinic. Won't be back for about an hour.
I'll wait.
This is interesting. In its way, it's really rather impressive. However, I've decided to abandon the marina development.
What?
There are very few business projects that'll succeed through a merely moderate investment, Ken. When it comes down to the bottom line, this site simply isn't big enough. I have more resources than the scheme could possibly absorb. I always think that's rather a bad sign, don't you?
You mean it isn't good enough?
For either of us, in my estimation.
Where does that leave me exactly?
Let me give you a tip, Ken. Acquiring wealth is largely a question of mastering the art of waiting.
I thought we agreed, in principle.
Be patient. I haven't given up on the basic idea. That's why I moved into the area in the first place. No. We'll find another site. A bigger one with real development potential. Just think of this as as an exploratory sortie. Kind of skirmishing, if you like. Now then, where can I drop you off?
Surely she can't be much longer.
Look, Mrs. Urquhart, she won't want to see you, I'm afraid.
Am I such a bad mother, Leo?
I'm not sure I ever got the hang of parents. I'm probably the wrong person to ask. Just when you think you've got to know them, they go and do something that proves you don't.
I want Abby to be happy. Is that so terrible?
That's what everyone says, isn't it? Always sounds all right.
I think it only fair you should know. Orin's coming over.
I do know. Abby had a message.
He's really facing up to the whole thing very responsibly.
Good.
You don't like me, do you?
I just wish you'd give Abby more of a chance, that's all.
You only see one side of things. In your eyes, Abby can do no wrong. Orin will make a difference, of course.
Let's hope so. Look, Mrs. Urquhart, don't worry. When he arrives, I'll make myself suitably scarce. I'm only around at the moment because I didn't want Abby to be alone in all this.
She was alone by choice. Oh, I think I'd better come back later. But before I go, I wanted to say I'm sorry. I know I blamed you for all this, but that was very unfair of me. I do see that now, and I am sorry.
No problem.
And when Abby comes home, you really mustn't lose touch with her altogether. None of us would want that. Goodbye, Leo.
Darling, you can't spend most of your adult life with someone, bear his children, rub along day to day, without forming a strong bond. I'm glad. I liked Tom from the very first moment you brought him home. So did Daddy. Nothing would give me greater pleasure than that the two of you should get back together again.
Yes, I know that. I realise that. But it's not going to happen. Now, the only reason I'm feeling reliant on Tom at the moment is because of Lynn. And the moment she's...
Oh, darling Jan, I'm sure she's quite safe somewhere. Quite sure. Please, darling, believe that. I'll go.
No.
Hello? Anybody at home?
Ken! We're in the kitchen.
Right.
Would you like a drink or coffee?
Coffee, fine, yeah. Evening, Mrs. Harvey?
Is this a late business meeting, or shall I be going on my way?
No, Mother, I want you to stay.
I don't want to break anything up.
You're not, Ken.
We're still waiting for news of Lynn.
Nothing yet?
No. But we know where she went last night. She was with Charles Freer. He refuses to say anything, of course. If she's had an accident or he's in any way involved, he's a ruthless man.
Oh, come on, Jan. He's a businessman, not a gangster.
Well, I don't trust him. Was there something you wanted to talk to me about?
Well, it was only about business, actually, but Charles Freya's dropped the marina project.
Oh.
He decided to pull out. Says it's too small for him. And just when I fixed up all my finances with Stevens, too.
Yes. Well, perhaps it's all for the best. I should think his business is way out of your league, Ken.
Well, maybe, but it's a league I intend to move into. And if the marine project is too small for Charles Freya, it's too small for Ken Masters. Now, I'll find something bigger, whether he likes it or not.
I know it has nothing to do with me, Mr. Masters, but I should have thought that Charles Freya was the sort of man to avoid, even in business.
When you're born with nothing, Mrs. Harvey, you'd do business with Jack the Ripper if it'd make the difference. Please don't patronize me.
I wasn't. I respect drive, and I respect guts. I'm not blind to your good qualities. Unfortunately, I'm also not blind to everything else.
Mother.
Let me.
Don't worry, Jan. She'll show up.
Any news?
Where is she?
She's in the kitchen.
The police have just telephoned. They think they found Lynn.